Hello, I'm Indigo Warrior, and this is Leo Virgo Cusp Angel Horoscope for September 2017. Before I'd like to start your reading, guys, I have a few announcements to make. The first one is that I'm getting a tripod very, very soon. Hopefully, I'll have it by your next reading, but you never know with these things. I know that obviously people have had some discomfort with um my camera and the fact that obviously it shakes and it moves and sometimes you can't see the cards very well, so I do apologize for this. I am trying to get this sorted, so hopefully it'll be sorted very, very soon. um the second announcement is that there is a new Facebook page available for people who, if they want to go on that. I put a daily angel message, a weekly and a monthly, and I just use a card to do this. It's a good way for people to get extra messages if they didn't get really anything from their reading, or if they just want extra messages. It's whatever the angels want to give. That's what I go with. So that's that. But yeah, that was your announcements. And I think it's time to start your reading. I haven't really picked up anything so far for your cards, so I have a feeling that your reading may be a little bit scattered, or it's going to be quite self-explanatory. So we shall see. Let's begin with your reading, Leo Virgos. Okay, for September. So the first card you have is the Nine of Michael. And obviously your worry is unnecessary. Oh, okay. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release your feelings of regret even, guilt or worry to your angels. Okay, Leo Virgos. Okay. So I have the sense that something has happened, perhaps last month, that you're going to bring through with you into this month. And it's going to cause you some great anxiety, I feel. And obviously, you know, but obviously your worry is unnecessary, and you try and focus on things that are positive as well. I get that sense, but you're going to probably be in quite a dark place. Perhaps some of you, I'm not saying all of you, some of you may be in a dark place, and obviously Michael wants to bring that forward. I also get the sense of is that things are actually brighter than you may realize that they are at this point, because it's natural for people to focus on the negative things as such rather than the positive things. However, I'm a firm believer, and obviously I'm an angel communicator as well, so I'm a firm believer of try and think of the most positive things that you can think of. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but try and think of the positive things, because otherwise if you focus yourself on negative things, this is where self-fulfilling prophecies can come through, and you can draw more negative outcomes to you, and obviously that's not going to be great if you want to sort of have the life that you truly deserve. It's not going to be great. Okay, unfortunately that was that was a bumpy start, so let's hope that it gets a bit better. So you are safe is the next card. Okay, so there's going to be a situation that probably has happened that you're going to carry on from the previous month. Now, obviously, I do make a habit of not remembering anything that I have said to anybody the month before, because every reading I do is like a new, fresh start. So I try and make a habit of not remembering. So obviously, if there's something that happened last month, guys, for you that has been causing you some problems, you'll probably carry on into the next month. And what the angels would like you to know is that you are actually very, very safe. Your worrying is perhaps not helping your situation out. And obviously it's just like what I just said, think more negatively. Negative things are more likely to pile up, and things are going to sort of go a bit more downhill for you guys. So pay attention to what your thoughts and your feelings are, because I feel like that is a very strong message that's coming through for you. But obviously you are safe, you're loved, you have obviously spirit around you, you have the angels around you, you have obviously people who are still here with us around you as well. So just pay attention to the facts that you are loved. So that's what the message is, I think. Let's move on So listen to your intuitive feelings, guys. Okay, so some of you have been, perhaps thinking so negatively that you haven't seen the positives. But obviously, if you listen to your intuitive feelings, you'll be able to work out if it is just fear-based energy or if it actually is something to be concerned with. And Raphael brings this card forth to sort of highlight that. And I feel like that what he's sort of saying is, you are a very positive human being, or a human being, sorry. So, try and pay attention to what your body, what your minds and sort of things like that are saying to you, because you probably are safe and you probably know what you need to do. So I get that sense. And obviously there is a prayer here as well for dear higher self. Thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. So there you go. So just listen to what you personally have to say, and obviously that could be like in a little voice. Sometimes you can hear, sometimes you may get pictures and things like that. So just listen to what your body is sort of telling you. If you don't get a good vibe off of someone or a situation, then it's probably just trust it. That's what I get. So this month, just trust in your intuitive feelings and your abilities. Next card we have is Heal Away Addiction. So some of you might actually have wanted to start giving up smoking. You might have a drink issue, and you want to sort of, release yourself from toxins and stuff like that. And obviously this card normally means it's time to let go of behaviours, so it not necessarily is substances, sorry, that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So guys, there's probably going to be quite a lot of healing things that you're going to have to do this month. Obviously, I'd say when you have to do, you don't have to do it, it's just advice. But Archangel Raphael basically is going to be like, trying to push you as such to try and heal away certain things that are causing you some discomfort and some issues this month, especially at the beginning of the month. So maybe do some meditation, maybe do some, healing therapy or something like that, and call upon Archangel Raphael, and he'll probably be able to cleanse your aura, cleanse you, and sort of heal away anything that is causing you some discomfort and negativity. I get that sense, guys. Let's move on. Do we have fair decisions? Now, I have noticed something. Before I read this card, I've noticed something. You have a unicorn, and now a unicorn. So normally I don't pay attention to these things, but it's popping out today. So perhaps look up the unicorn symbolization. Obviously I do have my little unicorn here that I normally have in my little readings. Sometimes they don't, he doesn't pick up sometimes in the camera, but I do normally have my unicorn here. But obviously unicorns are very, very, very powerful animals. Obviously they're mythological animals to some people, but they're some people believe that they obviously are real, and they're not necessarily on this plane, but they're on a different plane in the spiritual realms as such. So just maybe have a look at what the unicorn means, because I feel like the unicorn really has a few messages that it wants to sort of bring to you guys. So maybe have a look at the symbolism, totem animals or things like that. Depends on what you believe, and but I feel like that is something that definitely needs to sort of happen, especially at the beginning of the month. You've got 3 cards with a unicorn on them, and obviously I'm not using unicorn tarot or oracle cards, so it's very interesting anyway. But obviously the fair decisions is the messages for fair decisions is your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. So again, with what Archangel Michael wants to bring forth is that you may be worrying there's a little bit unnecessary and stuff like that, but I get sometimes people that want to, just are a bit concerned, and anxiety and things like that can come through. Obviously, this is stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So something, guys, has happened. And I feel like this is definitely something that's been carried forward from the previous month. So something has happened and it's really getting you down, guys. But if you just pray, or if you do some meditation, call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Mainly Raphael I sense, but Michael if you want some courage and sort of being able to speak your truth and things like that. But really call upon Archangel Raphael this month, because I feel like there's some healing, guys, that needs to be done, especially at the beginning of the month. Okay, let's move on. Wow, look, again, you've got another unicorn. So please pay attention to this, because I feel like this is a little sign for you guys, is that, you know, pay attention to this, Leo Virgos, because like, you know, this is a rarity in itself to see this amount of unicorns really want to sort of come through. And also unicorns are very powerful. You know, they have some really powerful messages that they wish to share to humanity and things like that. So just have a look, see where you feel like the symbolism or whatever comes through into your life, and you may have like a message there as well. But obviously this is for enchantment, so there is magic in the air, and obviously people get magic mixed up all the time. I personally think everything is magic, you know, just how we live, you know, could be a magical thing, because, you know, and stuff like that. So there's going to be a little bit of divine magic in the air. And that might be why you feel a bit up and down a little bit, because sometimes divine magic can, if you're not used to the energy, can create sort of the worry sort of feeling. So pay attention to what is going on around you. Maybe have a look at the planets, see what the planets are doing, because this could be highly affecting you. I do think definitely have a look at the unicorn, guys, because, you know, this is quite interesting. You've now had like 4 cards with the unicorn sort of right there, sort of trying to go, hey, I'm here. So pay attention to this, please do. Right, let's move on to the middle of your month. Okay, so we now have the 9 of Gabriels. To stay determined to move forward. Be prepared for any possibility in environmental activism. So, you know, it seems a little bit more positive, so which is a good thing. Obviously, stay determined and move forward. So, you know, there might be something that you think of, or you might be told something. Maybe the unicorn or Archangel Raphael will give you some inspiration, guys. And this will definitely, you know, help you with something, maybe in a career sense, I get that, or you might start a project or something like that. And this is just like confirmation, you know, just go for it, continue, you know, but be prepared for anything. That's what the angels are sort of adding. Be prepared for anything, because obviously anything can happen in a positive or a negative way. But what you're doing in the middle of the month is probably a great thing. So just keep at it. And obviously my environmental activisms as well. So obviously just pay attention to your local neighbourhood. I always think with this is that, see, if you're the type of person, you know, if they see a bit of litter, then pick it up and stuff like that. But sort of help out, you know, Mother Earth, the angels, and obviously the fairies, and, you know, the Earth's sort of helpers as such. I get that sense. I think that's it from that card. So maybe there'll be a little bit more later. I don't know. Let's move on to share your wisdom. So I definitely feel like, guys, is that you will have a bit of a sort of a rocky road to begin with at the beginning of September. However, by the middle, you're going to have like this sort of epiphany as such. And, you know, you're going to sort of take on board perhaps some of the guidance that you've had, and I feel like there's an opportunity for you to be able to obviously help somebody else as well with this. So obviously share your wisdom is quite self-explanatory. It normally means that you know something that could highly benefit somebody else. So perhaps, you never know, and this could work in various different ways. This could be, you know, family member, it could be a friend, it could be just an acquaintance you've met, or it could be a romantic partner. So just share what you've learnt with somebody else, because I feel like this will really help with them as well. So I get that sense. Let's move on. To leave a stressful situation behind. So I did feel, guys, that, you know, you've carried something over from the previous month. I'm not sure what that is, but you obviously you've carried this stress, this like sort of dark cloud as such over, and obviously that's not going to be good for you. You know, you're not going to sort of be able to work this through, if you're going to keep this sort of in the background. So Raphael sort of brought this card forward just to take care of yourself and to sort of, you know, express who you are and be able to put away that horrible situation as such, to bed as such. But see, there is a prayer which is, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. So just, I feel like this month, just take it a bit easy, guys, because you know, there seems to be something really, really troublesome that you've brought over, and you're finding it very, very difficult to heal. You have been hurt, because definitely you've got unicorns here. You've got the Raphael, Gabriel and Michael as well that have come forth already, and you are definitely have been hurt. They definitely want to help you, but obviously they can't step in, they can't go into your free will choices unless you ask for their help. So, you know, just maybe call upon your angels and see what they can do to help you out, guys. Let's move on. For emotional sensitivity, so honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. So some of you guys are very, very, very sensitive. That is not a bad thing. It's good to be sensitive. It is a strength and it is a gift from the divine. So something has really been troubling you guys. This could be heartache. I've just had the sense it could be heartache, or it could have been an accident. So for some of you it could be heartache, some of you it could have been an accident of some kind which wasn't your fault, and the angels really want to give you some love and sort of healing and some help. So just be prepared that you're going to be a very sensitive human being. You know, this could also indicate that you are actually a spiritual child as well, because obviously you can be not extra sensitive, I hate that word, you know, but a highly sensitive, there we go, highly sensitive sort of person, you know, with divine abilities that the divine has blessed you to be able to do. But obviously you have to be quite a sensitive person to do that. So some of you guys could actually be struggling with this, as I seem to have rambled on about that. So some of you guys could be, you know, dealing with the fact that you are actually here for a very, very powerful purpose, and you don't really know where you're going or what you're doing. And I feel like what the angels sort of bring forth is, you know, there are helpers available to you. We've had the unicorn as well, and obviously, you know, you've got helpers around you. They really want to help you. They really want to move you forward into where you want to be. So yeah, okay, let's move on. For be open to success. So look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You're balanced. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out as a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Wow, that's quite a powerful message, that. Okay, so, you know, you guys, you know, you probably have been through a bit of the mill a little bit. You know, you've had some issues go on, you know, that has really caused you some discomfort and some pain. But obviously that is just a positive message, you know, from the angels to sort of go, you know, you are loved, you're safe, you know, you're powerful, you can do everything that you've set your mind to do. So just be open to certain things. Trust in what your intuition, trust what the angels have to say, and trust whoever you personally believe in has to say. You know, there are many helpers available to you, and sort of you could be able to move forward this way. That's the sense I get. And I know it's very similar to what I've just said, but I feel like this is some of the readings I'm giving guys this month, is that the angels are very specific with the messages that they want to give. Okay, so we've also got Michael wants to bring is I am presence. So, okay. This is quite a sort of a religious sort of card, in my opinion. Is that what Michael's sort of bringing forth is stay true to what you believe. That's the message I get. Stay true to what you believe. If somebody's trying to sort of convert you to something you don't believe is in your highest good, then stay strong, stay true to yourself, and remain optimistic that you'll be able to solve the situation. You probably will if you remain optimistic. But this is sort of a warning as well, is that there could be some influences in your life, you know, are trying to sort of take you down a path that you're not happy with. So just be yourself, and remember that you are a child of the universe, you're a child of God, and that you know, you're more powerful than you believe that you are. And you're here for numerous of beautiful things. So, in whatever you believe. But that's the message there. Let's move on to the end of your month, guys. We have a major arcana for the Empress. So this is Archangel Gabriel again that's bringing this card forth. And this is time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. Ooh, okay. So by the end of the month, things seem to be very, very good. And this is going to be a major change for you. The Empress as well could identify, it could sort of bring forth, is that some of you guys could be pregnant, and that you finally sort of realize that that might be why you were stressed out and stuff like that, because the pregnancy probably didn't happen necessarily for some in a very positive way. So, you know, at the end of the month, there'll be a change, because you'll realize that you were pregnant, so then you have to go through that if you wanted to keep your child or not. So, but that's your decision. I'm not going down that road. But obviously this is also for you know, time to act upon your plans. So if you've made a decision and you really want to go for it, then this is perfect timing now at the end of September to be able to, you know, step forth and be who you truly are and get started on what you really want. And obviously there's luxurious or abundant resources, and obviously the creativity is rewarded. So there could be, if you've had financial issues, or, you know, not very much a good job success or things like that, things are going to be solved or on the way to being solved at the end of the month, guys. So that's really good, really positive change from the first sort of beginning and middle of the month for you. So that's really good. So let's see if it stays that way, shall we? Oh no. Okay, we've got to apologise. Okay, so well, this could actually be a positive thing. I know I went, oh no, but could be a positive thing. Could be that someone else needs to apologise to you, and you probably around this time will probably get an apology. But in more of the negative sense, as what I went, oh no, is that you could be feeling sort of guilt and worry and stuff like that. And obviously that's what Michael said first thing, is release these feelings at the beginning of the month. And obviously I don't know what you've done, but obviously if you feel like it's something like really, really negative, then you might have another sort of remorseful sort of energy around you at this time, and obviously you want to apologize, you'll feel really bad, and, you know, stuff like that. Just release it to the angels. You know, you don't want to sort of carry that stress, carry that anxiety around with you for the rest of your life, because, you know, I don't know what you've done, you know, and I don't really wish to know what you've done, but it's the fact of, if you believe it's that bad, and then just release it in the best way that you can. Or, as I've just had an image in my head, you know, the effect that you can do with the balloon. You know, you fill up this balloon with air, and then you tie it with a bit of string, you go to the middle of nowhere, and you release all of your pain, all of your anger, all of these negative sort of emotions with that balloon, and you let it go. And I know that people do that with miscarriages and things like that as well, and it's a really, really good way of releasing things that are causing you a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of worry, and, you know, it's a good way of being able to heal. And I get that sense from this card. Let's move on. We have diet is important here. So this has actually come up in a couple of readings, actually, is diet is very important this month by the looks of things. So some of you guys have been you know, maybe splurging a little bit and not looking after your health. But obviously there is a prayer here for you if this applies. It is, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices, and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthy substances. So this could be one or two things. The negative aspect is that you can be eating some things that are really not agreeing with your body, and it might be wise to sort of look into more healthy options. The second thing is Raphael sort of wants to come forth to congratulate you guys for eating more healthily, and continue at it, because your body is, you know, great, and it's going to be, you know, it's feeling wonderful. You're going to have more energy to be able to do more things and things like that. So just pay attention, because obviously diet is important here. So pay attention to your diet at the end of the month, guys. Okay, next card is we have Archangel Michael. So let's see, this is you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through the situation. This is below emotional sensitivity as well, and obviously the diet. So just prepare. I feel like you're going to have Archangel Michael and Raphael and Gabriel possibly as well, but mainly Raphael and Michael are going to be around you guys this month, and they're going to sort of help you with your healing process that I feel like you guys are going through this month. So pay attention to that, and obviously just prayer and ask Archangel Michael for some courage, for some strength, and being able to speak your own truth and stuff like that as well. And you probably feel much lighter as well, and you are protected as well. Okay, so the 9 of action we now have is you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as a beloved relationship, amazing accomplishments, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all of these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So I kind of get that sense, actually. That's probably what I've sort of picked up as well, because we've had diet is important here and stuff like that as well. And obviously we've got the unicorn as well. I feel like, well, there's another unicorn here. I didn't even notice that one. You've got a lot of unicorns, guys. A lot of them. And obviously this one's got like little lambs and stuff like that in the picture. So animals are obviously very important. So obviously if you want to take that change perhaps from it being a meat eater to vegetarian or vegan, the angels will support you and help you with releasing any cravings of meat and stuff like that. I'm not saying, before people please, I am not saying be a vegetarian or vegan. I'm just saying if you've been thinking about it, then just go for it. I'm not going to tell you how you should and shouldn't eat. Just be truthful to your body. So if your body is rejecting meat or is rejecting things that necessarily are not very in your highest goods, then your body will let you know about these things, and you should be able to make possible changes available. And you've got the angels as well, always guiding you and helping you. So you should be able to make these choices very, very good and accurate to your situation. Okay, let's move on. So we have Metatron now that wants to come through for the end of your month. Is Divine Intelligence. Now, Divine Intelligence is normally to do with, obviously, a couple of things. One thing is that obviously you know the path that you're on and you're doing wonderful, and keep going, and well done for your success, and you're helping humanity out with a lot of different things. The other thing is obviously this could be like a spiritual process, like a spiritual awakening process, and obviously Metatron's here to sort of go, it's fine, this is all healthy, everything's sort of going correctly, you're working through certain things that you're going to be great. But just pay attention to prayer and meditation and signs around you and things like that. That's the sense. Like, let me see if you've got any other messages, Leo Virgos. Let me see. No, obviously the only thing I do want to say, and I know I kept on saying it, is just please pay attention to the amount of unicorns you've had in your reading, guys, because unicorn is such a powerful animal, and so many different messages. I'd be here all day trying to explain to you all the messages. That's why I just say Google it, because you'll probably find the correct message for you that will apply to your situation. But I feel like that's the spiritual animal that wanted to come through in your reading. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes the animals want to sort of come through and sort of go, hey, pay attention to me this month and I'll help you. That's sort of sometimes what happens. I think that's it. Okay, and obviously I'm Indigo Warrior, and this was your September 2017 Angel Horoscope for Leo Virgo Cusps. And obviously I'm not going to be for everyone. If you didn't get a message, then please don't make one fit you. Please go to a different reader or whatever, if you need a message. And obviously I only get what I get, so sometimes you'll get a reading, sometimes you won't. I want to say thank you to the people who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for the people who have commented and liked my videos, and even the people who have disliked my videos, because it helps with me to know sort of you know, if the messages got to the right people, or, you know, and things like that. So I want to say thank you to everybody who has paid attention and sort of, you know, commented, liked, or subscribed. So if you haven't, then please, you know, comment, like, or subscribe, or all of them. I don't mind, because I like to know if I've given the correct messages to people as well. So, you know, I can continue with my work. But yeah, again, I am Indigo Warrior. I hope to see you guys next month for your next reading. Blessings to you, and goodbye for now. Bye bye.